broadcasting live from Houston, from the space city to the world. You are watching Now Media Television.
Hey, Day, let us know what you have for us today.
Hi, my name is Day Smith. I help busy entrepreneurs be more present, productive, and profitable through digital, tech, and organizing solutions so that they can be and live their full potential. I am the owner and CEO of Simplicity by Day, and thank you, Sherman, for having me on the show today. Today, we're going to talk about a slightly different topic, mindset, particularly productive mindset. In the simplest form, productivity or productivity mindset is the will to commit to growth. And when you say that you want to be more productive, you're really saying that you want to move from one point to another and feel a sense of accomplishment. A productive mindset is a state of being focused on how the things you want to do and that you actually focus on doing them and you have the will to do them. Many times that's an inside job. It starts with the mind because our thoughts drive our actions. As business owners, a productive mindset is important for two reasons. One, it motivates you to succeed. You keep that in the front of your mind so that you know that you're being productive and you're doing everything you can to progress forward. And secondly, it makes the best use of your time, your resources, your energy, and your efforts. I'm no expert on mindset, but I value the benefits of mindset techniques, and that is why I wanted to bring an expert to shed light on productive mindset. Today, our guest is going to be Amelia Pleasant Kennedy. Amelia is the owner of A Pleasant Solution, and she is a life coach and a professional organizer. She is a certified life coach and professional organizer and CEO, and she helps women who are frazzled, busy, and overworked uncover the root cause of their current lifestyle behaviors. With a keen ability to listen for what goes unsaid, Amelia coaches from a space of total curiosity and non-judgment so that clients build a deep sense of self-trust. Amelia and I met through our national organizing network and have partnered on several panels and events. She has a unique perspective because she's also a life coach and an organizer, but she's a wife, mom, and business owner, a fellow mompreneur. And she's going to tell us all about what productivity mindset is about. So everyone, welcome Amelia Pleasant Kennedy to the conversation. Hi, Amelia. How are you?
So happy to be here.
Great. Thank you for joining us virtually. So we're going to talk all about productive mindset. And I know you talk about how to help clients navigate their mindset, their balance in life. Tell us about what productive mindset means to you and what role do you feel it plays in the life of the modern day busy business owner?
Absolutely. I believe that productive mindset is based in focus, your time and attention to one thing at a time. And that seems counterintuitive to the way that we live our lives today, fast-paced, always switching from task to task. Whereas being productive really is about honing your attention, even if it's for bursts of time, to one topic at a time. And you're more productive in that way because all of your attention, all of your energy is at the task at hand, rather than from jumping from topic to topic. Every time you switch your attention, you're taking valuable seconds away and your brain has to adjust to the new subject. So really staying attuned to the one thing that you're working on at a time is so important to being productive.
Absolutely. One thing you touched on was the fallacy of multitasking, how everyone thinks that that is the key to being productive and the key to being to getting things done. But you are dismissing that notion altogether and saying that focused effort is really the key to productivity. So I know people who are wanting to be productive they need to have a productive mindset. So how can you help people evolve to feel like they can be more productive or to have a more productive mindset? Any tips you can share around that topic?
First, I would say to know yourself. There's a lot of information out there about the right way or more productive ways of being, but those aren't universal. You know yourself best, and you know when you're productive during the day, when your brain is on fire, and when you need to take a rest. So I'd suggest starting with looking at what's working for you right now. What time of day do you get things done? Does listening to music or moving around help you get more things done quicker? We're all different. And when I say not to multitask, it means not focusing on more than one project at a time. But for many of us, external stimuli like music or movement can really boost our productivity. So start with knowing what works best for you.
I love that. Knowing what works best for you is key. I mentioned earlier that mindset or a productive mindset is inside job. So that's the first step. Knowing what's best for you, and then using that to figure out what tools you can bring in, whether it's music. I know I love working the music for certain things, right? Not for when I need to concentrate, but just if I can do a task that allows me to move and like if I'm organizing, for example, I'm definitely good with music. One other thing that you are an expert in is work-life balance. And so I want to talk about how that plays into a productive mindset. What are some of the connections that you can make between having that balance and having a productive mindset, would you say?
Sure. I think it is about integration. We are giving ourselves space to fully be focused on work when we're in our working hours, at our desk, in a meeting. So giving yourself permission to not think about home, not think about that to-do list, not think about other things that need to be done, to really keep your attention where it is. Then giving yourself a transition as you move into home, because our brain doesn't switch right away. It doesn't turn work off and turn home life on. So building in a little bit of buffer time as you move between spaces truly helps. Then when you arrive home, it's a challenge to turn off your brain about work, but giving yourself that break to settle in, to be alone, to be with family, to be present in what is right in front of you is a way of being productive at home.
Absolutely. You know, I really like the transitions that you mentioned because a lot of times as business owners, we are on 24/7. You know, it's not like a traditional 9 to 5 where you can leave work and be present at home. A lot of times the work continues because you always have things to do. So even still as a business owner, transitions are important, I would imagine, and making sure when you are ending your day, you can transition to your networking event or transition to being with your family. So I think that's a great tip. Even if you're transitioning doing tasks like working throughout the day, right? Going from client emails to maybe talking to a business partner to planning, you may need transitions within those tasks, perhaps.
I totally agree with you. And I'm realistic. I know that some of us need to work in the evening after hours. So making that a choice, choosing what hours in advance that you're going to be focusing on work when you're in your apartment or home, choosing those hours and keeping them sacred so that your family knows you're working, right? It's those clear boundaries and clear lines of attention. And of course, those transitions really help.
Awesome. Yes, yes. And then you hit the nail on the head when you talked about being present is going to help you be more productive. And as I say, that helps you to be more profitable. So I couldn't have summed it up better. Amelia, thank you so much for sharing your insight and your expertise on the productive mindset and work-life balance, and something we all struggle with both as professionals and as business owners. Can you tell our listeners and our viewers more about how they can connect with you and how they can get in contact with you?
Sure, you can find me on social media at apleasantsolution.com or at a pleasant solution. I write a blog and hope to launch a podcast in 2023.
Awesome. Great. So you guys make sure you follow Amelia. Thank you so much for your insight. And we appreciate you being on the show today. Again, I'm Day Smith, owner and founder of CEO of Simplicity by Day. And I am going to help more entrepreneurs be more present, productive, and profitable through organizing solutions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Day. That was so awesome. Your information, we are just in love so we can get ourselves organized in every way we can.